year, friends, were on the 28th of Shvat, marks the Hilula of a famous Rabbi Yosef Peretz Z'tl. He was born in English year 1906 and passed away in English year 1980 in of itself. He was about 74 years of age at the time he passed away. His father was a famous rabbi, Rabbi Yosef Peretz, and his mother's name was Rabbanit Masuda. Very great people, I think, in the city of Marrakesh in Morocco, respectively. He was born in 1906. It was a very prominent place in of itself, with a very great Torah Jewish community Marrakesh was. He would learn in the famous yeshiva in Marrakesh, I think, come with the year 1923. At that stage, he would be 17 years of age. He was ordained to perform shechita, to become a shochet, perform kosher slaughter in of itself. Through, I think, at that point in time, the head of the Jewish court, Bet Din over there, was Rabbi Yaakov Toledano, a great rabbi we've spoken about on various occasions before. Now, I think come with the year, it was around 1935. He was in his late 20s. He would get married to his wife, Rabbanit Tamar. She happened to be the daughter of Rabbi Moshe Harush, a very great rabbi of his day in Marrakesh, respectively. And remember, we've spoken about already various different people from Marrakesh, many different great rabbanim over there. Now, it's actually reported over that Rabbi Yosef Peretz was quite wealthy, especially into the stature compared to his in the city in itself, where he would also own a shop. So that would, being the shop owner in itself, will also help tremendously with regards to parnasa and comfortableness, which was very important, especially as he was a great Talmid Chacham. He would help give assistance, I think, from, let's just say, his assets inside the shop for people that were needy. It was reported over, so people needed, and he would give different help Talmidei Chachamim within regards to goods, I believe, or maybe with funds also in of itself, and which obviously was helping to increase Torah study in of itself as much as possible. But at the same time, he was very persistent in his own studies inside the yeshiva, and I think he was teaching, I believe, or he was part of the yeshiva of his Rav, Rabbi Mordechai Korkos, another very, very great rabbi from Morocco. I believe we've also mentioned him before. Okay, now it's actually interesting. I think come with the year 1953, he would make Aliyah to Eretz Yisrael. At that point in time, he would be about 47 years of age. And there was various different people from Marrakesh that would make Aliyah. I think very, let's say, people more on the wealthy spectrum end in of itself, and they organized themselves together, and they would settle in Herzliya at that point in time, and they will engage in commerce at that point in time. I believe it was reported over, I think, come with the year 1957, his mother sadly passed away. It was reported over. That was at that stage in time, he would have been at 51 years of age. He would be ordinated in the rabbinate of Israel at that point in time by Rabbi Yitzchak Nisim and Rabbi Yitzchak Halevi Herzog. These were the Sephardi chief rabbi and Ashkenazi chief rabbis, respectively, over there. And he would become the rabbi of the Moshav Goren over there in Eretz Yisrael. This was already was very much established and part of that over there. I think that was situated on the Lebanese border, where various different immigrants would come from North Africa to live there, respectively, probably from Algeria and Morocco, I would assume. And after about a year, he was appointed the rabbi of the Moshav Magdim on the Carmel coast as itself, and also a Moshav established by immigrants from Morocco and Algeria. So this was many people. They would these two countries and communities would very much work together. He was involved in education of the youth over there with regards to promoting Torah and kiruv, and making sure they've got a strong Jewish backbone in of itself in this settlement, respectively. And I believe towards the latter part of his life, he would actually eventually move to Jerusalem, Jerusalem being one of the four holy cities, naturally, of Israel and the capital of Israel. Now, he sadly passed away on the 28th of Shvat in English year 1980. We're talking about 45 years ago from the time of recording. He would be buried in the Mount of Olives burial plot, and actually known as Har HaZeitim, respectively. Now, he would author Torah books in of itself. Let's explore some of it. The book, the Tilato Befi, which was various different teachings and novelties on Torah, and with regards to business, halacha in of itself. He would, the great rabbi would actually have printed that Torah colossal work, which very, very much was very pinnacle and very, very important with regards to just just for himself and for the community and people that were reading it respectively. So he passed away, as we stated before, 45 years ago, one of the great famous rabbis from Marrakesh. I recommend everyone to learn more about the great rabbi. Now, friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. We've already covered in this series about 750 rabbis. If you know anyone that's interested in learning more about the great Chachamim, please tell them to join the channel over here, and you subscribe yourselves also. That will be absolutely phenomenal. It's great to learn about the great rabbis of yesteryear, how important actually it is. And wishing you blessings from Israel. Learn more about him online. I can't recommend that enough. Very, very important. And just wishing you all blessings from Israel, and take care.